Welcome to the Hooves Up Podcast. Your hosts today are Blake Legman and Ella Hahn.
Today we'll be covering the Dueling Dad Jokes segment, 3D printing, Spotify Q&A, and BTWKS Sports Report.
Without further ado, please put your hands together for the Dueling Dad Jokes with Ella Hahn.
Hi competitors, and welcome to our dad joke game competition. Here are our rules for the game. First, contestants will pick a dad joke out of the hat. Second, contestants will do their best to make it funny. Lastly, our judges will award points to the contestants from a scale of 1 to 5. Whoever has the most points after 5 rounds is declared the winner. Any questions? Okay, then, let's get started.
Oh, I almost grabbed the tag. Okay. What does a house wear?
I don't know.
A dress.
Okay. Why should you always knock on a refrigerator door before opening it? In case there's a salad dressing.
I thought it was good.
Thank you.
Oh, why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 ate 9. That was a math joke.
All right.
Tough crowd.
Very tough crowd. Do you know why bicycles can't stand up by themselves? They're too tired.
Too tired. All righty. All right. Children, how did Darth Vader know what Luke got him for Christmas? He felt his presence.
Wow. I like it. That was good. Ella,
Yes?
why did the cookie go to the doctor?
I don't know.
It was feeling crummy.
Oh, this'll fool everyone. Where did you learn to make ice cream? In Sunday school.
Oh my.
But it's Did you know what has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. 4 wheels and the
And
flies. The
flies.
flies are terrible. Terrible at a garbage
They're
truck.
everywhere. That was a very good one.
Ah,
All
not
right.
according to the judges.
Oh,
It was stinky.
oh, this is a good one. How do you fix a cracked pumpkin? with a pumpkin patch. Raw, 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 raw.
I like it. Ooh. And this is the way to end things.
The grand finale.
The grand finale.
The big
What did the evil chicken lay? Deviled eggs.
All right, that was fun. I crumbled mine.
It's okay, Miss Kills.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Miss Calvé, and thank you, Miss Kilser, for coming.
Thank you.
Thank
very much.
you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Can we see our score?
36 to 35.
Oh, you are the winner.
Good job, Miss Calvé.
Thank you.
Good job, Miss Kilser.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Do we get a
yes,
prize?
you do. It's called a Smartie and a Lollipop.
Nice.
Sweet.
Delicious.
A
Thank you.
Smartie and a sucker.
Yeah. There we go.
Harming Julia are gummies that are made from real fruits and real poison ivy, but don't think about that poison anymore. Just that it's only made from real fruits. Warning, do not take Harming Julia every day. Here are the side effects that you'll get. Constant bloody noses, more vomiting, severe bladder problems, crippling depression, dead skin popping up, tail nose, growing skin, identity crisis, eating grass, back pain, panic attacks, sore throats, acting like a goat, mouth itching for the poison ivy, losing a lung, death. Do not take Harming Julia if you are the age of 70. If you do, the poison ivy will start to kill you over time and you will die. Today, also you can get it at Walmart for 50% off, and also including stores such as Target and Walgreens. Yes, you can get them there. Some of them are free, some of them are don't. You can also buy them off the black market if you can. Harming Julia, the perfect gummies for your health problems. That was one of the most cheesiest jokes competitions I ever saw. Oh, it sure cracked me up.
Wow, that will sure fix up all of your health problems. Go find Harmon Julia in a store near you. Now please welcome our next segment, 3D Printing, with Sam and Hudson.
Hello, welcome to the 3D Printer Fact Show. I am joined with Sam.
Hello.
3D printing is taking home construction to new heights. In Houston, a giant 3D printer is building what designers say is the first 3D printed two-story house in the United States. It started in July and is halfway done.
Wow. Did you know that the military uses 3D printers? In fact, the U.S. Navy's Wasp-class amphibious assault ship, USS Baton, LHD-5, has been installed with the first permanent metal 3D printer.
Wow, I never knew the military used 3D printers. Here's another interesting fact about 3D printing. The 3D printer was actually made by the French. Indeed, the creation of 3D printing was kind of started in France. Jean Condor and Dror, Alain Elmator, and Oliver de Witt registered the first patent for this game-changing technology in 1984. But no, nothing went according to plan, and we often credit the American Charles Hall for this innovation.
Really?
Yep.
Do you know what else is cool? You can 3D print organs.
What?
Yep, in 2014, a California-based company called Organovo was the first successfully engineered, commercially available 3D bioprinted human livers and kidneys. 3D printing in healthcare is used to create living human cells or tissues or regenerative medicine and tissue engineering purposes.
Wow. In 2005, a landmark year proved to be a landmark year for 3D printing technology. Thanks to the rise of an open source initiative called the RepRap project, founded by Dr. Andrew Browner. The initial goal of the project was to rethink additive manufacturing, starting with fusion deposition modeling, FDM. as a low-cost technology capable of self-replication. The result was a 3D printer called the RepRap, which became an inspiration for essentially every successful low-cost 3D printer from that point on.
Cool.
Thank you for watching
3D printing facts.
I learned so much about 3D printing. I want one now too. Now introducing the Spotify Q&A with Addison McLaughlin, hosted with a special guest, Alex McLaughlin. Welcome to the Spotify Q&A with our special guest, Alex, presented by your hosts, Ella Hunt and Addison McLaughlin.
What do you do at Spotify?
Thank you so much for having me, Ella and Addison. I work on the international music team for North America.
What have you worked with artists before?
I have. So actually, before Spotify, I worked very closely with artists on the record label side. So I've worked with a number of big artists like Lana Del Rey or Phineas, who I think you guys might know. So I've seen both sides, both the Spotify side and the artist end.
When you did work with the artists, what did you work on with them?
That's a great question. So I worked on marketing for the artist and putting together schedules for their music. So let's say that you're Phineas and you have a new song or an album that you wrote. After he finished that, he would meet with me and my team, and we would determine when does that music come out, what are the cool things that we're going to do around it, if there's just any special moments, or are we making music videos. So it was a lot of really fun stuff.
What time of year is Spotify the most busiest?
That's a great question. So, it's interesting with music now. It almost feels like there's no quiet times of year. It used to be that the holidays would get pretty quiet because everybody's focused on things like Christmas music or, not putting out new music. But I would say probably the time that we're in right now. So between about March to June is when we're the busiest in the music industry, and then also from about August to early October.
Do you get a free account or premium with Spotify?
I do. That's a very cool perk of this job is for the first time in my life, I am not paying for Spotify anymore, which is great.
What is your daily routine working for Spotify?
That's another good question. So every day, because I work on the international music team, a lot of the people that I talk to live in Europe or other parts of Asia. And so often I will begin my day around 7 a.m. Pacific time, which is about 9 a.m. Your time in Houston. And I'll start speaking with all of my colleagues that live in the other countries, getting updates from them. And then once the rest of the United States wakes up, we typically have check-ins. So I'll speak with the people who work on the playlist for Spotify. If there's anything that has a perspective that might be global and not just US, we'll engage with that. So yeah, first off, early calls, then meetings, then busy work.
Do you work at home or at the building?
Right now I'm at home, but I go into the building 3 days a week. So Spotify allows us to split our time, which is very nice.
What is the best part about working for Spotify?
Apart from getting a free Spotify account, honestly, I think it's very cool to work at a place that has the ability to positively impact so many artists. I think music is something that's very important to every person in different ways. And when you get to work somewhere that helps, a musician who might even be your age, who's living in Taiwan and never been able to have their music heard, it's very cool to work for a company that has the ability to find those artists and lift them up.
Well, thanks, Alex, for spending your time with us today.
Yeah. Of course. Thank you both so much. This was very fun.
All right, that's all the time we have for our Spotify interview segment. Thanks for watching. Bye now.
That was a great interview. Now I know more about one of the most used music platforms in the world, Spotify.
Now introducing the BTWK Sports Report with hosts Blake Wegman and Trevor Kruger.
Welcome to the Briarwood Sports Update. Your hosts today are Trevor Kruger and Blake Wegman. Today we are going to talk about Briarwood sports such as soccer, basketball, and the upcoming spring sports such as track, golf, and tennis.
But before we get into that, we will introduce our special guest, our very own athletic director, Coach Williams.
When was your first year being a sports director for Briarwood?
My first year was 2018, the fall of 2018. So it's been about 5 years.
Cool.
Yeah.
How has being a sports director been so far?
Amazing. More fun and rewarding than I ever thought it ever would be. I never saw myself as an athletic director. I always saw myself as a coach or as a teacher. But it's the best thing ever. It's so much fun.
What made you have a passion for watching and coaching sports?
I played sports when I was in middle school and high school, and I really enjoy watching them. Mm-hmm. And when I was in college, I was an athletic trainer at Baylor, so I got to see collegiate competition, and so I just I learned to love it by playing it and by watching it.
What is your favorite sport to participate in and why?
My favorite sport to participate in is volleyball, because I like how much you have to think about where you're going and you have to know what your teammates are gonna do almost before they do it. And you also have to know what the other side is doing too. It's my favorite.
What was your dream growing up as a kid?
Oh gosh, my dream. I really kind of thought that I was going to do something medical. Well, first I was going to be a marine biologist. And then I thought, well, I'll go into physical therapy. I don't know how I got from marine biology to physical therapy, but it is what it is. So physical therapy, and then I got to chemistry in college, and I was not good at chemistry in college. And so I knew that I wasn't going to be able to go the medical route. But I fell in love with athletic training and knew that there was an industry in sports and coaching. So though this is my dream, I feel like I'm living out my dream. It wasn't initially what my plan was. So just so you know, and so you know, whatever you decide now, even the seniors that have decided I'm going to do this in college or whatever, I changed my goal three times
Really?
In college. Yeah, probably drove my parents crazy.
Yeah.
But it's okay to change your mind.
Thank you, Coach Williams, for letting us interview you, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Y'all too. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
The Briarwood boys basketball team will be entering the playoffs next week.
How do you think y'all will do?
I think we can definitely get a good shot at going to the championship. The Briarwood boys team has faced some pretty challenging teams, and we have been doing really well with our teamwork, chemistry, and getting along with each other and working hard to win the championship. Stay in touch always with Briarwood boys basketball. Trust me, it won't disappoint. The girls basketball team is also doing really well, and they have a good shot at the championship. I can't wait to see what happens later this season.
I can't wait to see how y'all will do. Good luck for the rest of the season. The soccer team for both middle and upper school has had a phenomenal season. The middle school record is 5-2 this season, and our longest winning streak is 5 games in a row.
How do y'all think it will do later this season? Why or why not?
I think that they will do a great job and push our limits in order to win our games and make the school proud. Now on to the high school soccer team. They have done a really great job this season and have gone 2-10 this season. They have played many great teams and played their best through all of the games. They all have great players and have contributed a lot to the team. Middle and upper school soccer have played and practiced through many types of weather, but we have pulled through. Middle and upper school soccer have done a great job this season and can't wait to see them play again.
Now we'll go into spring sports. There are many spring sports to choose from, such as track, golf, and tennis.
I have a feeling that every sport is going to do very well this spring. Spring sports actually have the most sports to choose from than any other season, so I encourage everyone to look at spring sports and see if any of them interest you. I and many others are looking forward to seeing all of the sports.
Are you going to participate in any of the spring sports?
I'm going to participate in the spring sports, and I'm going to be playing on the track and field team. Are you going to be participating?
Well, I'll actually not be participating in the spring sports because I'm playing club basketball. Everyone has done a great job playing in sports this year. We would like to say congratulations and good luck for next year in spring sports.
Thank you for listening and have a great day.
Now I know how hard every player for our school has been playing and how determined they are to win. I hope that many students will participate in the spring sports.
That will wrap up our podcast. Hope that you stay in touch with all of our podcasts. Hope you enjoy. Have a great day.
That was one of the greatest interviews. Wait, what the? Dang it. That was.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Wait. That was one of the greatest interviews. Wait, what the? Dang it. That was.
I'm going to go ahead and start recording. So we know that you will be recording as soon as she logs on, okay?
And we don't have to worry about starting the recording.
Exactly. Okay, so you ladies just stand by and let's wait for Alex.
Mr. Krocak, she's coming.
Okay, accept.